amazing in spaghetti. Amazing. Yep. Just frying me some seasoning, putting the ground meat for my spaghetti. So I'm gonna go in the house and clean this up, and we're gonna season our ground meat with some garlic chives, some fresh parsley, some rosemary. Uh, I cut some cilantro too. I don't know if I'm gonna put that in my spaghetti though. But yeah, and I had got me a plug of. Oh yeah, it's right here. Plug of sweet basil. Yeah, this smells so good. Look at the bugs hovering around it. You can't have none. But yeah, so we're gonna have some spaghetti today. All right, guys. I love y'all. Guys, so I made it inside, um, and have separated all of my little seasonings that I got. Oh God, it smells so good. All of my herbs that I got out of the garden. So I put them through a first little wash and just to separate them. And when you get chives out of the garden, sometimes they'll have like the sprigs of grass in it because the grass has grown up between it. So I always bring it in and kind of separate everything I got and give it a good wash all together and separate it, and then clean everything out of the sink. Um, Clean everything out of the sink and give it I stop the sink back up and turn the cold water on, and then I give it another wash because fresh seasoning and everything is really good. You can really taste it in your food when you cook, and I love to say, man, I can taste the chives in it, or I can taste the basil in that, and to know that it's something that I have grown. But when you grow it, you have to clean it. Like I clean it several times. All together, separated, and then I run water and I wash it again, each herb separately. Each herb separately. Um, Baby, cleanliness is next to holiness. I think the Bible tell us that. So yeah, I do it several times, and I am a paper towel fanatic, as I know most of you are. I better start trying to conserve this paper though, cause ain't no telling what's to come. But so yeah, so I am putting all my garlic chives through a second wash, just to make sure I have gotten anything that's on them off of them. These people won't be eating no bugs. Even the little soft ones, I take them out as well. Um, yeah. And this is a lot of garlic chives. Of course, I'm not gonna put all these in our spaghetti, y'all, but um, I was trying to see how to store them because I just normally just cut them as needed, but it's so many. Like I had to cut some of them from around my tomato plants. I wanted to keep the pest away, but like I need the plant to get some air too. So I'm gonna try to flash freeze some of these. My daddy got a dehydrator. I'm gonna try to dehydrate some of them. Maybe I don't know. I've never done that, and I don't think I want to get that technical. So I'll probably flash freeze them, put them in bags, and maybe I can give some to some people. So, and this is my parsley. My parsley. So yeah, I'm gonna rinse that off again as well. Um, and make sure nothing again is on it. That's some pretty parsley, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I give it a good wash. You know, you might think you're being a little rough with it by swishing it in the water, but nah. You swish it in the water, it like the water. Look how fluffy it is. That will make a beautiful garnish on somebody's plate. But it's gonna go in our ground meat. Okay? So yeah, so just swish it and make sure it is clean. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm gonna go through this and clean everything up. My little Thai basil. I even cut this up and put it in my food. Whew, baby. I got my rosemary sprigs, my little chunk of sweet basil. So yeah, so I'm gonna clean this up and then I'll be back. All right, y'all. So I'm back and I am about to cut up these chives. Cut up these chives and keep what I'm gonna keep for my dinner, and then I am going to flash freeze everything else. Never done it before, but today, baby, we're gonna experiment on some flash freezing. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cut these chives up. And for my spaghetti, I'm of course gonna cut them pretty small. I like to taste the seasoning. Um, and so therefore for this ground meat, I'm gonna cut them pretty small. I might not cut them as small in the other bags. I mean for the ones that I'm gonna flash freeze, because as I take them out of the freezer, if I need to cut them more, I can. I'm just not certain. It all depends on uh my wrist, I guess, and how they want to work. Uh, I had carpal tunnel in my wrist in both of them, so I have had surgery on both hands. Um, and that comes from um, I was a licensed barber, and so, but I didn't cut men's hair, baby, because men be particular about their hair lines, so I wasn't gonna play with that. But in Louisiana, you can be a barber and you can do ladies' hair as well. It's called a barber stylist. So yeah, so from doing hair, from braiding, from rolling, from just from that, as well as I have an administrative job. So at this time I sit and I type. I have worked in um I was a supervisor for the city of Louisiana, so uh worked in asphalt, and before I became a supervisor, I used to have to, shovel asphalt and throw it and put it down and rake it. So it caused a lot of trauma to my wrist. That, as well as this lady ran into me and tore my car up in June of 2020. But that's a story for another day. So yeah, so I have had carpal tunnel surgery on both of my hands, and I try to not let it stop me, because we have to keep pushing, either way. So yeah, so these are gonna be the chives that I'm gonna use for my everything else is about to be flash froze, y'all. It's gonna be a flash freeze, okay? So let's get to cutting. I'm gonna try to cut them small. Y'all can tell I ain't cutting them that small, like I did the other ones, but this be the task too. Like, you want to taste this seasoning in your food, but girl, you got to wash it. You got to clean it. You got to cut. Hey guys, so I'm back. I have started browning my ground meat, and I am just going to add a little seasoning to my ground meat. This is my favorite. Lots of people like Lawry's seasoning, but I like McCormick seasoning. I'm from Louisiana. That's what we use, y'all. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to turn the fire down. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper in my ground meat. I got some Tony Chachere's more spices. Give it a little kick, but I don't add too much of that because we like spice, but not a lot of spicy. Then I got some onion powder. I'm gonna add a little onion powder to that mix, and where is my garlic powder? Come out, wherever you are. Where is it? Y'all ever have seasoning that just kind of like hide from you or something like that? Like, that's what this does. What is that? That's onion powder. Where is it? You be all the way to the back. It makes me so mad. Like, you can. Let me turn this up. See, that's how busy the devil be. I guess I should have had all that out um, um, beforehand, but y'all know how us people do it. We just go as we go. I don't see it. I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now I have garlic powder. I'm gonna find it. And once I get my ground meat, let's move this out the way, girl. Once I get my ground meat and everything browned up and my sausage cut up, I am going to then come back. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.